Now, quick one. This case is very sensitive. So, we are not here to joke. If you think my view on this case doesn't resonate with yours, your perspective towards this case is different, please, you have a phone and data, make your own video. You understand? Yeah. Only the wise will understand. Okay. What I want my friends and my followers to learn about this case is this. Number one, marriage is neither sweet nor bitter. You will only know if you enter. You will never have the definition of marriage until you enter, because everybody's pattern and route to marriage is different. So marriage is neither sweet nor bitter. You will only know if you enter. Marriage is neither good nor bad. It is neutral. You will only know if it is good or bad when you enter. When you are outside, you will hear a lot of definitions. You will hear a lot of things. They are all definitions based on their own experiences in their individual marriages, respectively. Your pastor's definition of marriage may be different from your father's definition of marriage. Why? Because our wiring and our DNA and destinies are different. Your pastor, by the grace of God, got a lady pastor. So his definition of marriage may be sweet, 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 sweet. But your girlfriend is not a lady pastor. So yours may be different. So marriage is neither sweet nor bitter. You will only know if you yourself, you enter. It is like a brother who is living in Africa and has a brother living in abroad. If the brother in abroad tells him that, John, abroad life is different, he will never understand until he enters abroad himself, before he will understand the real definition of abroad. So if you don't enter, all the definitions you hear, please take your time. Don't let them be a platform, an absolute platform for you to stand on to enter, because you may regret. Your perspective towards marriage from afar may be different from what you are going to see when you enter. It is when you enter, that is when you yourself, you will know the true definition of marriage. So marriage is neither sweet nor bitter. You will only know when you enter. Good. Number two, always go in for a woman who first showed interest in you, not the woman you will force to like you. My father taught me this long time ago when I was 16 years. He said to me that, son, it is better to chase a woman who already likes you than a woman who doesn't even recognize you, your presence. She doesn't even watch you. In fact, she doesn't like anything about you. And then that is the woman some of us, they are the women some of us, we force to like us. Don't force any woman to like you. Let that woman first show an iota of interest first. If she's not showing any interest, she's not yours. She has to admire something about you. She has to like something about you. She has to first show you sign that she likes you. So when you come, she will go like, yes, I was ready for him to approach me. I wanted this day because I like him from afar. When a woman likes you and you also like her, it is easy for the relationship to work. When you guys settle down, the like will develop to be love. She will love you more. When a woman first loves you deeper than yours, when a woman's love is deeper than yours, when you go through challenges, it is likely for her to stand with you because she loves you more deep. The deep guy will understand this. When she loves you deeper than her, she will keep the marriage. That is why our fathers always tell us that a woman who likes you is the one you want to approach, not the one you will force her to like you. Because most of the time, it is us, the guys, that go through hard times, financially, job-wise, economically, home issues, business issue. We, the guys, we face more challenges than our sisters. So if a sister likes you, during those hard times, she will stand by you. But if you force her because you have fame, if you force her because you money. You force her because you have credentials, connections, and status. You will put her in the palace. If she doesn't like you, she will go to the cave and follow somebody she likes. She will leave you during the test of time if you force her to like you. She will leave you in your hard moments if you force her to like you. If you force a woman to like you and to live with, when you are bedridden, God forbid, and you are sick, she will not wipe you. She will leave you in your sick bed and leave you and go away. But when she likes you and you are sick, she will feel it like she is the one that is sick. She will never leave you. So always go in for the woman that first likes you. You understand? Not the one who doesn't like you and you are forcing and trying to persuade her to like you. No. And the last point, very important point. Listen to me. If you want to marry because you want to escape fornication, please, then stay in your fornication. Because if you marry the wrong person, you will not fornicate. You will migrate from fornication to adultery, and that is even crazy. Listen to me, those brothers in the gospel and the Christian fraternity. If you want to marry because your pastor says that if you don't marry, you will still live in fornication, and you think marrying or marriage will take you out of fornication, if you rush and you marry the wrong person, in the midst of your marriage, you will commit sins that are bigger than fornication. So better stop the fornication and stay single and stay pure for yourself and take your time till you are ready. But if you want to take a bold step and faith because you think you are fornicating with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, so you want to rush and marry in the name of what? Stopping or to stop fornication. If you marry wrongly, you will be in marriage and other married men will be sleeping with you. And that is bigger than fornication. Magada. This is deep. If you rush to marry because you want to skip fornication as a Christian, you will marry all right. If you marry wrongly, you will be in the marriage and you, a married woman, you will end up sleeping with other married women because you don't like the man you are married to. If you want to marry because you are a Christian and you want to skip fornication, you, the man, you will marry wrongly if you don't take care, and you will be online with other women masturbating whilst your wife will be upstairs waiting for you because you married wrongly. Marriage is not an antidote or solution for fornication. If you want to marry because you think fornication is the only sin, remember that gossip is also sin. Having bitter heart is also sin. Even unbelief is also sin. You don't talk to your brother is also sin. You have jealousy is also sin. You don't get along with your friends and your family members is also sin. Watching a woman lustfully is also sin. So if you think you want to marry because you want to stop sinning, my brother, you will marry wrongly and you realize that after marriage you are sinning more. You have become a drunkard after marriage. You have become a smoker after marriage. You have become a womanizer after marriage. So do not rush into marriage because you want to stop fornication. It is better to stay in the fornication and wait for the right person. Either than that, you will rush and marry the wrong person and you will not fornicate, or you will commit adultery, and that is bigger than fornication. Listen to me, your pastor will not tell you this. I would rather stay with a girlfriend who gives me peace than rush and marry wrongly because I want to stop fornication and marry a woman who will give me what? War and trouble and look righteous in the eyes of the church. The wise will listen. I would rather stay with a girlfriend or a boyfriend who gives me peace than marry a horrible man or a horrible woman in the name of righteousness and blessing in the eyes of God who is giving me war at home. Because if you marry wrongly, your morals will be corrupted. You think fornication is the only sin, so when I marry, I will stop fornicating. You will marry and you will not fornicate. You will masturbate whilst your wife is there, whilst your husband is there, because you've married the wrong person. Girlfriend or mawa sumdwe, eye better than oyirea ni treda ni nsemi. But you know, Babiti, I love you. Bye.